Okay. That's number 7?
Yep.
7 to 2. The comeback is on. Okay. So what's he got here? This is part of the reason why he's catching them. It's his presentation.
See, now there's blood on it.
Oh, he's got, oh, that's right. We crossed the fence. He got a little blood on his, he hit a barb on his finger and he's bleeding on it. So that may have something to do with it.
No, I didn't put blood on it, but
put blood in the water,
it has
everything
blood on
bites.
it now.
So what he's got a little, probably a 1/4 ounce Strike King spinner bait. He's attached another spinner bait to it with a little weight to give it some throw distance. And he's got a white grub on it. And
That
he's
way,
caught 7 to 1.
And also, if this color doesn't work, I just pop this off right here and I just put a new one on.
Yep. It's
So
easy change. It's an easy change system, so he can switch colors if he needs to.
And real fast if I need to.
He's very efficient for a 14-year-old. He really thinks ahead like that.
Yeah, but the only way to beat my dad is if you have a strategy. That's the only thing he can't beat is a strategy.
You gotta beat me with a strategy. Yeah, hey, that's it. That's life in general, bud. If you have a strategy, you typically win. So life is all about strategy, according to Seth. And it's probably true. That's why he even said, Dad, don't bring that old fishing pole. But I'm reliving my youth a little bit. Had this thing so long. See if I can catch one more. If not, right here, fixing to move on around. Oh, there's one. Oh man, I missed him. Oh, look at there. Did it hit you, Seth? Oh, it hit your phone. I didn't know where it hit you over there on the pants. He almost got my grub tail. So that tells you it was a fish. It wasn't just a stick. Did you catch another one? Apparently, this little double spinnerbait thing that he's got him another one out there. About another 1 pounder.
1.5.
Well, 1.5 you count that moss.
Hey, that's on the fish, isn't it?
Did you catch another one? Oh, you missed it. Let me throw over there where he was. I'll catch him for you. Yep, there he is. All right. What is that? 14 to 8. He's just 6 ahead. 14 to 8. Another nice little bass. What? See, every time I catch one, he catches one. All right, everyone. Give you a little update since we've retied our lures and we've been we had to get a new battery for the camera. It is now tied.
No, it's not.
20 to 12. We've caught 32 fish. Seth's kicking my butt today.
Oh.
And anyway, the sun's coming up, as you can see. That was number 20 for Seth. I think I'm about ready to turn the camera off. But I think we said that when we were, whoever got the 21st won, and then we was gonna leave. Oh, no, okay, well, we'll stay a little longer. Hey guys, update on the score. We're up in the creek, up in one of the necks here of this pond. Moved on around. What are you, Seth, 22 or 21?
22.
22, and I am 18. He's got one online right now. He's 23. Very, very good. We're still using, he's using that little yellow and black spinnerbait. And show me the fish when you get, oh, Oh, it's still on. Hey, that's still only one catch.
No, it's 2.
That's not 2 catches there.
I almost lost my rod.
Oh, there it went. I was going to show it to the camera. Anyway, that is 22 to 18. He is
18.
23. No, you didn't catch that in twice.
I know.
He was 21,
no,
18, and I said I've been within.
I was at 22.
Oh yeah, because I was at 20, I was at 18, so it's 20. He's back at 5. He's 5 ahead of me. I got to get to fishing, guys. I can't just sit here and film and let him continue to whip up on me. We are using these little Beetle spin, or I'm using a Beetle spin, and I've switched over to a black and yellow one because that's the only color I have left. They took away my white one, and I'm gonna pitch right out there and catch this bass. Watch this. No. Let me show you here why these Beetle spins are so handy. All you have to do to switch out bodies, just open it up, switch it off. You don't have to retie. You just take it off and you pull another one out of your bag. A smaller one, another one, whatever color you want. What I'm gonna do is, since I've already got the head over there, this one's a little bit big. I'm gonna lay that one there. And I am gonna get a chartreuse head. I'm not going to quite use a 1/4 ounce. I'm going to use one about this size right here. This is probably 3/16 of an ounce. I've got all kinds of little jig bodies. You can use flip tail. Flip tails work real well. These little things made by Mr. Crappie, by Strike King. These things are really pretty good little baits. Put a chartreuse head and a white one of these on here. See how they react to them. We're just doing a little pond fishing today. So you basically want to come down and put your hook down to about half its body. Push your jig head down in it. There you go. You got it set up. Put this one back on my spinner bait, or my spinner. Just a jig head with a Mr. Crappie body on it. Mr. Crappie body. That's how it goes right there. See what we do with this thing. Alright, here we go. Let's try it. If Seth will let me in here by him. Just get my line all straightened out here. Alright, here we go. Mr. Crappie. Works good for bass too. Oh, right there, first. Ooh, almost had one first cast. He came from about 5 feet away and tried to grab it. It didn't quite take it. Oh, there he goes. Seth got him. Oh goodness. Well, I guess I better get him. Don't want Seth to pick him up. He'll be getting farther. Oh, he got one. Wait, Seth. Oh, man. Seth's trying to get my fish off my line. That's how he beats me, guys. Knocks them off my line when I catch one. Oh. Something I haven't shown you. They do pull these heads and bodies off of these things. Seth's got him one. Show it to the camera, Seth.
I can grab it. Oh, yeah.
What is that, 24?
My bait. Yeah, if you put a hook in me.
Oh, you're live. He had a hook in him, he lived.
Stole my bait. Floating right there.
Okay. Fishing one of the necks. This pond over here. Getting down here, the sun's coming up about 9 o'clock in the morning. Getting a little warm. We've been fishing down through here. You can see it's got a lot of brush on it. But if you can get your lure out there, a lot of times you will catch fish. Seth is still leading the way. I see some fish right here. Seth is still leading the way. 24-18. He's 6 ahead of me. Oh, I spoke too soon. He is 7 ahead of me. Oh, I caught one. Oh, I think I caught a perch. Look at there. I have the biggest variety.
The most variety, not the biggest.
I have the biggest perch since I've got the only one. Did you catch another one? So I'm sitting here talking. It's a pretty nice little perch. He's caught 2. He's caught 2. I've caught 1. So I'm 19. He is 26. I just can't seem to catch him today. But I'm trying. Mosquito, horseflies are biting me good. I didn't bring any.
Oh, I think I had one.
And I am hung up right there. Oh, got it. When you get hung up like that, guys, you always want to check your line. Make sure it's not nicked or anything. I just lost a pretty nice little fish a while ago. He took my lure. I was just right now I'm fishing with a little double rig crappie rig. I do have a little nick there from that tree. I'm gonna give it a shot. Seth told me a while ago, retie. Well, this thing right here is a pain in the butt to retie, so.
Oh no.
Did you get hung up?
He stole my tail off my...
Oh, he stole your tail, huh?
Stole my whole skirt too.
Oop, nice one. Nice one. He's got a little moss on him. Hopefully he doesn't get me hung up on a stick. He's alright. He's not a great one. I'm definitely retying after this one. Alright. Pretty nice little bass. About 1.5 pounds maybe. Something like that.
46.
19? No, that's
46.
am I 19? Yeah, I'm 20. This is 20 to 26. He caught 1, I caught 1.
That's a pretty good one right there.
That's what mine looked like. Alright guys, I've got nicks in the line, so I am gonna definitely retie. Alright guys, I'm gonna tie on a chartreuse and black H&H spinner. When you buy these, when you get these H&H's, they come with a double hook system. and they're a really good little lure. I've caught hundreds of fish over the years on these things, but they come with a hook system that you have to put on yourself. So let me show you how you do this, because you want your hook to be dragging off your lure like this, so it's more weedless. You don't want it like this. And sometimes I get this wrong. What I do is I hold it. You have to find a little loop in here. I hold it, and the one closest to me is the one I put to the left side. I hold it upside down, I put it to the left side, and I slide it in. As you can see, that lets it be weedless when it's being pulled. And that's a simple way to remember that. Hold it upside down like this. The hook closest to you, put it on the left side and pull it through and twist it, and it'll come right, it'll seat itself. And we're going to tie that on with a Palomar knot. What I like about these little H&H spinner baits is that they are weighted, and it doesn't matter which size of them you get. They're weighted perfectly to where they will spin as they fall. The blade will spin as they fall. So you can buy the high dollar expensive, spinner baits, but they all have one hook on them. Or you can buy, tie it with Palomar. You can buy these H&H spinners, or $1.50 a piece or whatever. Sometimes they're cheaper. It depends on the size. You can get them all sizes. And that little spinner bait right there, it will amaze you at the action of it. One thing about it though, with the double hook system there, you aren't able to put a trailer on it, unless you just tie a trailer to it. You're not able to put a trailer on it because you can't get a swim body over 2 hooks. It's the only downside to them. Somebody figure that out. I think that they'd make a boatload of money. One of these days, H&H may mold one on there, and if they do, they'll do really well. Anyway, let's see how we do with this thing on the first time or two. Fishing over here in this neck. Throw it out here. I'll show you the action on it real quick. You can just see it. Oh, you can see how it just spins as it falls. But it has a really good little action on it. It's a slow falling spinner bait. Pitch it out there. Let's see. Now, it got tangled up already. It's not wanting to fall. Sometimes you have to spread them out just a hair. See if we can't catch a fish or two on here. Do what? I didn't hear you.
You need it in the worst way possible.
I need it in the worst way possible. Seth is 8. What are you? 20? 27. I'm 20. He's 7 fish ahead of me. I narrowed it to 4, and then he came back on me again. Don't know that I'm gonna.
When you caught those 4 or 5 fish that lowered the lead, it's because I was tying on.
Seth's got another one over here. He was tying on. When he was tying on, I was having a chance to catch up. That's what he did. He just caught another one. So what's that, 28? He's 8 ahead of me now. It's all right. He's using a black and yellow little Strike King. Oh, I heard a car. Did you hear that? We need to go. Oh. Come on. Ducks are flying away. Get your stuff. caught the biggest, the smallest, and the most. And I caught the second most, and I caught the most variety. Gotta have victories in everything, guys. Well, Jet's still in the backyard. Go hit the... Oh, he came on. You had enough on your reserve? What? Your reserve work? Yeah. All right, we'll put gas in it before we do that again.
I told you need gas.
Oh, you said it had a quarter tank. Must have had less than that. Yeah. We didn't drive but about 3 miles.
I can see the gas.
4 miles maybe. All right, well, let's go let Jet out of the pen. Seth, you beat me again. Yep. 28 to 20, but I had the
smallest,
biggest perch.
Okay.
And the most variety. I caught perch and bass. You had the, I think we tied on biggest bass.
No.
Oh, you sure?
I won.
He won the biggest bass. He had the littlest one. Bass. He had the most bass. He's just a bad bass. He's a bad bass. Oh, let's go let Jet out of the backyard. Have to tie him up when we go because, or put him in the pen, or he decides to chase us. Thinks he's in trouble, but he's a good dog. He's a good dog. He's just an ornery dog, and he likes to chase four-wheelers and motorcycles. Let me unlock this because you lift it with your nose. Oh, he's happy to be out. Whose shoe is that? Probably Dylan's, huh? Run it back over there. Hey, Jet, come here. Good boy. Good boy, Jet. Good boy, yeah. Good boy. Take off. He loves being out of jail. Freedom, he says, freedom. Good boy. Neighbor's shoe. All right. Well, we've had another good day. We are heading back in, and Seth's got bragging rights again. I taught him well.
Nothing's changed.
I taught him everything he knows.
That's not true.
Except for that YouTube videos.